Hi, it's Carissa, and it's September, so that means I need, yes, another birthday card. So I got this Wings of Friendship stamp set this week. It's a hostess stamp set. It's a level 2 hostess stamp set. But I thought this would be the perfect image for, this is for my mom's birthday. So what I'm going to do, I have my Stampin' Right markers, and the colors I'm using are Bermuda Bay, Old Olive, Soft Suede, and Dusty Durango. So I'm just going to start coloring in my stamp, different colors everywhere. And this is going to take a little bit of time because it is a large stamp. And then I'm going to go ahead and stamp it on this piece of very vanilla cardstock that I have underneath the stamp that I'm coloring right now. It's cut at 3 by 5 because I've given myself plenty of room on the bottom because I'm going to actually tear the bottom and give it a teared edge. So that's that. I'm going to finish coloring this and I'll be back with you in a minute. Okay, so I've got this pretty much all covered now. I'm just going back over some areas that I think may have gotten maybe not enough. And then what I'll do is I'll actually pick up my stamp and do what they call huffing, or actually just breathe with your open mouth on it to kind of re-wet the ink. So then I'm going to go ahead and stamp it right here on this very vanilla cardstock. Make sure, it's a pretty large stamp, so I want to get good pressure all over it. Oh, it turned out so pretty. I have my Dusty Durango card base here. It's cut at 4 1/4 by 8 1/2. No. 5 1/2 by 8 1/2. That's more like it. I'm going to grab my bone folder here and get a good crease in it. And then what I think I'll do, there's this little flower that coordinates. It came in the same stamp set. I think I'm going to use that just as a background stamp on this. I'm trying to find the right block that I want. Okay, so I've just kind of stamped that image randomly across the card base. And then what I can do is, I'm going to heat set this because there looks like some areas, and I'm not sure why, that don't look quite dry. And that just, that way I just know I'm not going to smudge it. This base is cut at 3 1/4 by 4 3/4, I think. I've given myself plenty of room because, like I said, I'm going to tear this here. Just like that across the bottom. And then my plan is to layer it on top of there and tie some of this soft suede ribbon. So I'll go ahead and adhere this down because that looks about right as far as sizing goes. And then I will put, this is the double-sided ribbon that they've done, and I really like it because you can use either side, but I'm going to use the solid side on this card. I just think the polka dots, oh, it might look okay, but I just feel like I'm going for that more simple look for this, not quite so cutesy, maybe. So I don't know. I don't think I do cutesy well. It doesn't seem to be my thing. It can be a little tricky to tie the ribbon and get the solid side showing completely. So just be mindful of that. Let's see. You know what? It just might. This is dangerous because if I mess this up, I'm going to have to start all over. So I better get this just right. This stamp is from the It's Your Birthday stamp set from Stampin' Up. And I'm going to stamp it in the soft suede. I'm just going to kind of test it below. Why am I not getting all the H? Okay. Sometimes with stamps, you just have to get your bearings. Ooh, I did it! Yay! Yay me! I'm gonna tell you why I always put everything together and then put glitter on. You could put glitter on right now and then put this on the card. I put everything together and then put the glitter on because it means that I have to touch it less when, you know, the glue and the glitter, it's all wet. If I were to put glitter on it and then put it down, I would be touching, you know, wet glue and that sort of thing. And I just like to be done with it and then be able to set it aside to dry. So that's why I do it the way I do it. Everybody has their own system, so I'm just going to put this right here, hopefully straight. Okay, so as I was looking at this, I decided that I wanted to pull this up and add just a strip of this Bermuda Bay just to kind of add some more of that color in here. So this is wide enough that I can use my snail. I'll just put enough snail that I think it's going to cover the card and get it on there. I picked up the ends and I'm just going to slide this under there just to add a band of that color in there. I'll push these Stampin' dimensionals back down, and then I'm just going to flip it over and trim it down. Okay, now I'm going to add my glitter. So I have my two-way glue pen, and I'm just going to go over, I think, these flowers. I don't know, sometimes I start putting glitter down and then I just can't stop, and then I just end up with it, putting it everywhere. So we'll see if I can practice some self-control here. Then I'll just flip it over and give it a good flick. And after that dries, I can go ahead and dust off the part that's on places where there's no glue. Or you could get like a paintbrush and brush it off. But there it is. There's my card for the day, and this is for my mom. Tomorrow's her birthday and we're going to be celebrating. So I hope you have a happy day as well. See you soon.